Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, I wanted to just point some things out because this is really not comfortable for me to talk about because it's near and dear to my heart. But I love myself, you know what I'm saying? And it's really about like narcissistic environments and families, you know what I'm saying? And I healed within the past 2 or 3 years. My mask fell off. I started learning more about myself, healing myself, asking deeper questions about why do I act the way I do, and why have certain things transpired in the past within the family line. And I haven't put all the pieces together, but a lot of stuff does not add up, you know. And I'm an empath. I realize that I attract narcissists because my family are narcissists, right? When I came back home in 2025, I'm sorry, 2024 Thanksgiving, I could see there's a Jezebel spirit attached to my family. And another spirit. I'm not sure what it is, but I can see that spirit within the family. Almost like the movie Fallen. I have not seen the movie Fallen, but I have seen clips about it. And that's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we battle within the flesh. I'm sorry, battle within the spirit, not the flesh. But I distanced myself recently from my family, blocked everybody. I ain't got no need to explain myself to nobody, nor do I care to explain myself, nor do I care to prove a point other than point out the fact that there's a lot of people like me in this situation that don't know what's going on. A lot of stuff it cannot be explained other than asking the universe and the universe giving you answers. You know what I'm saying? I left because I asked the Most High what to do. Give me a sign. It gave me a sign, and here I am. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. Second thing is, if you looking back at my past, my brother left home too back in 2014 when I went off to college. He told me, or was it 2013 summer, 2014 summer, one of those. He told me that he was holding on until I left the house. That's the reason why he stayed at our hometown or parents' home for so long, because he was looking out for me. You know what I'm saying? It was protecting me, just making sure I was okay because um I'm a ball of joy, man. You know, and people look at me like I'm naive, which I might be in certain aspects. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not ditzy. I just like moving in joy and love. That's the way I've always moved. I always kept a smile on my face because I like to smile. I like to have a good time. I just feel like we were here to be put on earth. We were here to have a good time on earth, not to, you know, be sulking in misery or looking at these negative vibrations or whatever though. But looking back in time, my brother, he left the environment, like I say, because he saw certain things that he didn't want me to be aware of at the time, because he wanted me to enjoy my life, go off to college, play college ball, and move on without having to know that aspect of our family. You know what I'm saying? And when I came back home after meeting my master narcissist in 2023, and I moved home 2024, it was 20, either way, I realized that that spirit has been around me the whole time without knowing it. So I just started looking back in life. I'm like, wow, it's been around me this whole time. Different work environments, friendship environments, whatever the case might be. So I decided to choose myself. I decided to choose myself this week, and I chose myself last year, but I got to distance myself because I can't save everybody, nor can I save people that don't want to be saved. Right? They have to save themselves, because I love my family, but I love me as well, and I'm not gonna be a sponge for negative energy. I'm not gonna soak up other people's negative energy because I have the capacity to do so, right? if they don't want to look in the mirror and heal themselves, which we all can do. I'm not gonna be the one taking the spiritual blows for that. So that's why I left. Main reason why I left, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, God, show me, universe, show me, and like I say, it's just this is part of my journey. Just going more deeper into it. I went into it last year, and I was healing a lot just on the road for 5 to 6 months. But I had to distance myself. That was a me thing. You know what I'm saying? Being as a target individual, went through not psyops, all that stuff. Man, it was a lot. It makes you wonder. Wow, we live in this reality. You know what I'm saying? We live here. This is real, really. Y'all don't love the way I love. You know what I'm saying? And uh, and I realized a lot of people, they do love, but they don't know they're hurting you, and they also don't know they're hurting as well. You know what I'm saying? So it is mind boggling to see the things that I've seen, because I'm like, wow, y'all family. I thought family's supposed to love each other, not hurt each other, not use each other, not speak about each other. Are we talking about each other? You know what I'm saying? And I realized, like, 'cause my family, once I got back, everybody was around, and then when I started healing myself, everybody drew back. I'm like, why y'all vacating the proximity of me? What's really going on? Then I heard another family, a kid talking about, are you okay? Like, who told you I wasn't okay? You know what I'm saying? So what's really going on? I don't know the totality of what's going on behind my back, but I know something going on. And like I said, I'm gonna give it to the Most High. Let let them take care of it, because not everything is in my control. But I can control my environment and the people in my environment. As in, like, I can change my environment. So that's what I decided to do. I decided to, first of all, change my environment by taking care of my energy. Right? I don't mind giving out my energy to people, but if people want to use it and abuse it, it's not okay. It's not okay. The old me would have been like, oh yeah, take it. It was subtle blows I wasn't noticing back then, but now I notice certain subtle remarks. I'm like, dang, really? You said what's what's in your heart, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm just literally existing, but getting, minimized. So there's a lot. There's a lot with that dynamic that I don't even know about. I just seen certain things that doesn't add up to the equation, so I X myself out of that. Yeah, but I'm safe. It's really all that matters. I'm safe. I'm high spirited. Learning along the way. Every day is not the easiest. I tell you that. Every day is not easy, but I choose to find the joy within every day, and that's difficult within itself too. But it's a choice, right? Being aware and conscious of it, though. So, but yeah, man, it's interesting to see, you know, dynamics in dysfunctional families, narcissistic families, and and using their energy and with empaths within the family, though, is like I say, is really mind boggling.